faced beast-like werewolves, a kanama, a chaotic Japanese trickster spirit, dread doctors, and even the personification of fear itself. But none of the deadly villains that Teen Wolf threw at us over the years comes close to the real-life big bad that killed Stiles' mother. Claudia Stilinski suffered and eventually died from frontotemporal dementia. The term actually applies to a group of conditions, but they all result in death because there is no cure. FTD attacks the frontal lobes of the brain, shrinking them. Since this region houses our personality and our ability to reason, this shrinkage results in the substantial behavioral changes we saw and heard about with Claudia Stilinski.
I couldn't stand to be in that room anymore. Not with them looking at me like that.
This disease not only robs the victim of their capacities, it oftentimes replaces a loved one with a mean-spirited doppelganger. When it comes to the big bads we saw during 6 seasons of Teen Wolf, FTD truly did the most long-term damage.
Come on.
Stiles was simply too young to understand when his mom suddenly wasn't his mom anymore.
You still got me.
Noah Stilinski carried that burden all alone, dealing with doctors and trying to protect his son from the worst of the overt symptoms, like loss of memory and impulse control. Claudia also became mean, lashing out at the son she loved so much and causing Stiles to blame himself for her condition and her eventual death.
Stop looking at me!
FTD is rare, but very real. Teen Wolf writer Alyssa Clark drew from her own personal experience with the disease as they were working on Claudia's backstory. And it was that backstory, the experience Stiles went through with his mother's illness, that shaped him into such an amazing character. Of course, it's just fiction, but FTD informed how the writers shaped the Stiles character and how Dylan O'Brien played the part. A lot of Stiles' strength came from that tragedy. In the real world, frontotemporal dementia is often misdiagnosed as early onset Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia or mental illness. As with Stiles' mom, some patients start experiencing symptoms in their mid-30s, and the progression can be rapid, with the time between diagnosis and death only 5 to 7 years.
That's what my mother had. It's the only form of dementia that can hit teenagers.
And just like on the show, FTD is hereditary, meaning the children of those with the disease may also fall victim to it. I've linked more information about the disease and first-hand accounts from FTD families in the description. And if you're finding these trips back to Beacon Hills interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. Also hit the notification bell to be alerted when I bring out new content. We've built up our video library with dozens of new Teen Wolf mysteries and behind-the-scenes clips from all 6 seasons.